Hola, mis queridos líderes del lenguaje. I wanted to pop on here because I have a special announcement. There are some changes happening inside of the Caminos Conversation Club, my online school. And this is actually the last time that you're going to see it offered in the way that you're used to. So I wanted to tell you why and what that means for you. Please excuse my voice. I've been sick for several days, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to tell you about this. And I have a really special offer that you can take advantage of this week only until Friday at midnight Central Time. So stick around to hear about that. So, first of all, if you're new here, you may be like, what is the Caminos Conversation Club? Well, the Caminos Conversation Club, or the CCC as we call it, is my online Spanish conversation school built around a simple process: prepare, practice, present. So each week, students start by preparing on their own with our guided study materials, videos, audios, study guides with vocabulary themes and grammar focuses. And finally, they come to class ready to present, in other words, ready to use their Spanish with the support of professional teachers and classmates at their level and get the corrections and the feedback that they need. We have 3 levels inside of the CCC, all the way from complete beginner to upper intermediate. And each one is designed to help you build confidence and speak naturally week after week. Now, in order for you to understand the transition that's coming, I need to give you a little bit of backstory, very briefly. So, when I started the Conversation Club 2.5 years ago, the idea was simple. Most Spanish learners don't get enough opportunities to speak. This is what they would tell me all the time. Erica, all I'm doing is learning, but I just don't have anyone to speak with. I don't have enough opportunities to speak. So I said, okay, let's fix it. So we started offering 2 sessions per week for our current students to come and practice speaking live. I specifically remembered it was Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't know why I remember that, but it was Tuesday and Wednesday. I hosted one session. Misael, my colleague, who those of you who are in CCC know and love, hosted the other one. And students came and they were loving it. And so those 8 sessions per month turned into 16. And then that turned into sessions every weekday. And then sessions every single day, Monday through Sunday, which is where we are now. Currently, CCC offers about 130 classes per month across our 3 different levels so that our learners can find slots that fit their life and their schedule and can practice as often as they want. And we welcomed in many more teachers from across Latin America. But the thing that happened is that as more learners arrived, so did their needs. Some weren't quite ready for the spontaneous conversation that we had offered in the beginning. So we created a more basic level, an upper beginner level that was more guided. Over time, some students who were really interested in our method but were complete beginners asked if we had anything for them. And so we created another level for complete beginners, which we call Spanish Starter. And we created more and more resources for our learners, not to add more stuff, but rather quite the contrary, to simplify and streamline the learning process. Because now concepts that used to take our learners a long time to grasp, because they were learning them elsewhere and then coming to us for the speaking practice, now was streamlined all into one place. And so instead of spending so many hours piecing together things themselves, they can now grasp a concept and start to practice it deeply in a 15 to 20 minute weekly video, and then take that straight into live conversation to continue practicing further. And this is actually the first exciting update that I want to tell you about. If you've been a member previously when we didn't have this available, know that we now have weekly video lessons, practical lessons, not just in Spanish Starter Level 1, but now also in Apprentice Level 2. And coming January 2026, we'll also have them available in Rising Master Level 3. These video lessons have really changed the game for a lot of students, giving them the opportunity to learn in a very visual and interactive way and start that practice process before even coming to class. And these videos and self-study materials remain available so that students can continue practicing and reviewing concepts at any time that they would like to do so. But guess what? All of this really awesome growth of CCC has also presented a challenge. The join anytime, drop in wherever we are model is no longer ideal. Because although the learning in our upper levels, levels 2 and 3, is still cyclical, there are certain points in our 12-month curriculum, because our levels 2 and 3 do currently follow a 12-month curriculum. There are certain points of the year that are ideal starting points for our students so that they can progress in a logical way and no one feels lost. And so, beginning January 2026, CCC is moving to a school year enrollment model with enrollment only a few times per year, and annual or semester-based memberships only. No more monthly subscriptions. It's a simple change, but nothing beats the energy and the accountability that comes from students joining at the same time and going through this journey together with this unique twist that there was so much flexibility built into each week that everyone can adapt the program to their needs and their schedule. Time and time again, we've seen the consistency and community equal real progress. And we want to create the best possible environment for that. So, although for new and returning students, we are eliminating our monthly subscription option and moving to annual or semester-based only, since up to this point, about half of our students choose the monthly plan. If you have been thinking about joining CCC and you were also planning on joining with the monthly plan, I don't want to change things without first giving you the opportunity to join with the old model one more time. So this week, right now, until Friday, November 28th, we're honoring the old system one last time. And the advantages of joining this week are huge. One, if you would like to join as a monthly member, this is your last opportunity to do so. Although, as usual, the annual plan does provide more benefits, more bonuses, and major savings. This week only, you'll get a special discount whether you join monthly or annual. And you get instant access to everything, the prep materials, all of the classes at all levels so that you can find your fit today without having to wait until doors open again in January for our new semester. And your rate is locked in forever and will never increase as long as you remain an active member. After this week, understand these prices disappear forever and enrollment closes completely until January. And here's the thing, even if you're busy over the next few weeks, because I know this is a busy time for a lot of people, that's totally fine. You can join now at the lower rate, ignore everything, and not join a single class or open a single lesson until January, and still save big because your discounted price is locked in. Now, if you are a current member of my dear CCC family and you would love to secure this special annual rate for your upcoming renewal, simply reach out to us this week and we'd be happy to guide you through the next steps. So if you've been wanting to join CCC soon, or if you want to start before January, or if you want to lock in the lower rate, even if you wait to begin classes, this is your moment to do so. Everything that you need is in the link below. I can't wait to welcome you in. Nos vemos en clase.